It was a seemingly ordinary workday lunch break when I decided to surprise my husband at his office with his favorite takeout, my steps light and excited as I approached his door only to overhear his muffled conversation with a woman inside, filled with intimate whispers, and his chuckling admission that she's too busy with the kids to notice anything, revealing the shocking truth of his ongoing affair that had been hidden for months, in this husband betrayal revenge story. Oh my God, he's been betraying me and turning it into some lesson he thinks he'll never learn. I thought to myself, my heart pounding wildly as I backed away silently, the pain so intense it felt like the ground was swallowing me whole right there in the hallway. That crushing moment, where his selfish infidelity and arrogant dismissal of our marriage came to light without him realizing I had heard every damning word, set the stage for a revenge so cleverly orchestrated and profoundly impactful that it became the biggest lesson of his life, teaching him the true cost of betrayal in this husband betrayal revenge story. Hold on tight. This husband betrayal revenge story is about the transformative power of justice, where a wife's calculated response turns a husband's mistake into an unforgettable education. Hey folks, smash that like and subscribe for more lesson-filled tales. Dive into this husband betrayal revenge story of betrayal to wisdom. Stick around for the life-changing lesson. Comment, learned from betrayal? Let's lesson in. I'm Sophia, a 36-year-old elementary school principal in the quaint town of Asheville, North Carolina, where the Blue Ridge Mountains provide a majestic backdrop of enduring strength against the changing seasons, and the vibrant arts scene inspires creativity that I've channeled into school programs filled with student murals and theater productions that bring the community together in celebration of young minds. I've always been the dedicated educator, shaping futures in my bustling office with stacks of lesson plans and parent meetings, while at home, I balanced our life with family game nights in our cozy mountain cabin, where the fireplace crackled like comforting reassurances during story time with our 7-year-old son Liam. My husband Ethan, he was the charismatic history teacher at the high school, with a passion for storytelling that captivated students and made our evenings feel like adventures through time, always planning field trips and family outings to historic sites where we'd explore ruins and he'd say, "Sophia, our love's a timeless tale, nothing could rewrite it." We'd been married 8 years, from a mountaintop ceremony to creating a home of learning and laughter, but during that workday lunch surprise, the office door ajar revealed the storm. The aroma of his favorite sandwich wafted as I approached, but hushed voices stopped me, Ethan with his colleague Vanessa, their conversation laced with plans for after-school meetings and his laugh about how easy it was to keep me oblivious with lame excuses about grading papers. Oh my God, he's been teaching me a lesson in betrayal all along. I gasped internally, backing away as tears stung, the hallway spinning. The school felt like a facade, his texts later that day a mocking normalcy. When he arrived home, greeting Liam with a hug, I forced composure, whispering to myself, "Your betrayal will become your biggest lesson, I'll make sure of it." The night was restless, his snores a cruel irony as I lay plotting the lesson. By morning, as he kissed Liam goodbye with that familiar grin, I called my sister Mia, voice steady over the line as birds chirped outside. "Mia, Ethan's been cheating, with Vanessa from work, overheard laughs at my expense." Her breath hitched.
That phony. I'm heading over. We'll turn this into his life lesson through dramatic revenge.
As Mia arrived, armed with lesson plans and resolve, We began in the kitchen, mountain views mocking the storm. Mia's arrival turned our mountain cabin kitchen into a classroom of revenge, whiteboards, and notes spread like curriculum under the soft glow of pendant lights that cast shadows like unspoken lessons waiting to be taught.
Soph, teach him the lesson. Gather evidence. Let revenge be your masterclass.
I agreed, chalk in hand. You're right, Mia. His betrayal demands a life lesson. My dramatic revenge will teach it. We outlined strategies, documentation, psychological nudges.
Look, this app tracks patterns.
Mia pointed on her phone. Next, my brother Leo, an educator with insight on lessons.
Sis, betrayal's a harsh teacher. Use psychology to make it his biggest lesson.
His advice, subtle confrontations building doubt. Oh my God, Leo, this is crafting the perfect curriculum. Friends joined, principal colleague Mrs. Vale.
Sophia, lesson through grace, document for court if needed.
And mentor Dr. Hayes, his academy a haven for life lessons.
Betrayal teaches. Revenge reinforces. Time it for impact.
Sessions unpacked pain. He betrayed our vows. Dr. Hayes, how do I teach the lesson without breaking? He guided.
Dramatic revenge through grace. Empower with knowledge.
The network grew, subtle hints in conversations, anonymous notes planting seeds.
The lesson's sprouting.
Mia noted as he grew uneasy. Mentoring deepened, workshops focusing resolve. These exercises build my teaching core. Volunteering at a lesson center added depth.
Your betrayal to lesson journey inspires us,
a participant said. Ethan grew wary, confronting.
Sophia, why the distance? You teaching me a lesson.
I smiled serenely. Just learning myself, Ethan, lessons come in time. Tensions lesson built as my knowledge advanced, Ethan's world cracking like chalkboards under strain. Career doubts mounted, students questioning.
Sophia, is this your influence? Whispers about my ethics, he accused one heated night, voice sharp as broken chalk.
I met his gaze calmly. Perhaps it's just life's curriculum unfolding, Ethan. He paced furiously.
Your calmness is suspicious. What lesson are you imparting?
Liam overheard.
Daddy, why argue with Mommy's lesson?
Drama stirred, Ethan pleading.
Please, Sophia, teach me directly. This uncertainty's my hardest test.
I held firm. Lessons reveal themselves, Ethan, patience is key. Sessions erupted, pent-up knowledge surfacing. His betrayal demands a lesson, teach now. Dr. Hayes pushed.
Trust the build. Let it peak dramatically.
Workshops became anchors, exercises holding through doubts. This practice is my lesson forge. Community dramatic, neighbors' discovery linking to Ethan's affair.
He strayed, lesson storm.
I intervened. Let fate teach, our grace observes. Hotline calls for guidance peaked, lesson shattering.
Your grace taught my lesson.
Ethan's woes accumulated, scandals, isolation.
Sophia, this curse, your silence teaches it.
I responded gently. Perhaps lessons bring clarity, Ethan. Revelation loomed, tensions academic like final exams. The climax erupted at a school awards ceremony in the auditorium, the stage lit with spotlights casting long shadows across rows of eager parents and students, applause echoing for honorees when suddenly during Ethan's speech on life lessons from history, an anonymous slide presentation hijacked the projector, displaying compiled emails, photos, and audio clips of his affair and mockery that played out for the packed crowd, the revelation spreading through the hall like wildfire in dry tinder as whispers turned to gasps and accusations flew. The once inspirational atmosphere shattering like chalk on blackboard as colleagues confronted him in a whirlwind of betrayal exposed after silence, the curtains fluttering erratically as if fate itself was stirring the air, stretching over 70 characters in intense exposure as thunder rumbled from approaching storms and lights flickered, plunging the hall into chaotic darkness illuminated only by phone flashes capturing every anguished expression and whispered plea that hung in the air like debris in a cyclone. Ethan stood frozen on stage, face ashen as if schooled by ghosts, eyes darting wildly across the sea of judgmental faces.
This presentation, who orchestrated it? Sophia's silence has delivered this hell.
Mrs. Vale stepped forward solemnly.
Ethan, the lesson's clear. Your betrayals have surfaced without her word.
I testified softly, voice carrying through the hush. Your silent affair while I waited in quiet suffering invites this long-delayed justice. He interrupted desperately, voice cracking like thunder.
Sophia, end this silence, I beg you. Don't let revenge's storm destroy me in this public devastation.
The crowd roared in outrage, tension exploding like a keg ignited, parents shouting as chaos ensued with pushes and shouts.
Confessions flood, affair unveiled, career imploded, reputation shattered.
Ethan collapsed sobbing, the ceremony gasping as his world crumbled like a failed test.
Your silence invited this lesson, forgive my betrayal.
Repercussions thundered, shunning, probes pending amid media swarm.
Lesson taught.
Mrs. Vale declared. Ethan begged outside in chaos.
Sophia, your grace and silence ruined me mercy.
I walked away. Your betrayal birthed this, lesson claims its due. With his life in lessons shambles, my renewal surged dramatically, like dawn breaking after endless night in a blaze of light, but the path twisted with residual echoes that threatened to pull me back at every turn. Therapy with Dr. Hayes became tempestuous forums, sessions unleashing suppressed whirlwinds. His betrayal broke my spirit. How do I embrace the glow? Dr. Hayes delved.
Through purposeful deeds and creative flow, let the lesson's justice fuel your renewal.
Breakthroughs thundered, one session, confronting lessons like storms bursting. This hurts lesson's gift, renew me now. Dr. Hayes guided.
Harness dramatically, volunteering anchors purpose.
Volunteering at a lesson center intensified, groups where tales triggered eruptions.
His betrayal after years lesson struck, but I'm lost.
I intervened amid turmoil. My weight let lesson devastate, yours can too. Hotline crises peaked, fates teetering.
Your grace after lesson inspired my survival.
Garden therapies became oases, blooms defying breaks. This flourishing's lessons whisper. Community dramatic, neighbors linked to Ethan's affair.
He strayed, lesson storm.
I intervened. Let fate deliver, our grace observes. Ethan's pleas, ruined, begging amid wreckage.
Sophia, lesson after betrayal devastated me, forgive.
Confrontation peaked, long entreaties tumbling in torrents over 70 characters as the once serene porch became a theater of despair after betrayal, neighbors assembling like storm spectators as he dropped to knees in pouring rain that had built over hours. Your betrayal invited this, no absolution now. He collapsed.
Your grace amplifies lesson's wrath.
Closure stormed, community bearing witness. Reclamation culminated, book on lessons justice published, launch with ovations and Ethan's disruption escalating to mayhem as he charged the stage amid gasps and security scuffles. From betrayal to lessons legacy. Dating reborn amid drama, suitors echo, revelation crashing like bolts in night. Not again, lesson detects. Life's dramatic renewal resolved in radiant, unbreakable light. If this lesson empowered you, thumbs up and subscribe. Share your betrayal lesson, where from. Hit the bell. This story's fictional, inspired by lesson triumphs. Details changed for privacy. Learned from betrayal? Check end screen videos. Thanks, triumph on. Peace.